We begin today's wrestling news and rumors video with a big rumor and the current talks behind the scenes in WWE going around right now regarding Roman Reigns likely to become a double champion, the WWE and Universal Champion in 2021. As most of you are well aware, Goldberg made a shocking return to WWE last week on Monday Night Raw to confront the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre and challenge the Scottish Psychopath for a huge WWE title match at the 2021 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And while many fans are furious about Goldberg getting such a big opportunity, where he could end up putting an end to Drew McIntyre's title reign, there's no doubt that most fans are downright baffled and unsure why Goldberg is setting his sights on Drew McIntyre in the first place. When just under a month prior to making his return to WWE TV on Raw, Goldberg was setting his sights on getting the match against Roman Reigns that was previously scheduled for WrestleMania 36, with Roman Reigns himself responding to Goldberg's challenge and seemingly accepting it, with most fans expecting for Goldberg to return and face off against Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. But if new rumors are true, the paths will be crossing between Roman Reigns and Goldberg in 2021, and by all means Roman may end up achieving an accomplishment that no other superstar has done yet, being the WWE Champion and Universal Champion at the same time. According to this new leaked rumor, Vince McMahon is reportedly considering to have Goldberg win the WWE Championship from Drew McIntyre at the 2021 Royal Rumble, with Roman Reigns then making his way down to the ring to confront and attack Goldberg after winning the championship, with Reigns proving that he has not forgotten about Goldberg's comments and callouts directed towards Roman Reigns, with a tribal chief wanting to essentially run the WWE entirely with more power and control than ever before by winning the WWE's other World Championship. And a match would then be made between Roman Reigns and Goldberg in a winner-takes-all match for the WWE and Universal titles. And in the end, not surprisingly, the monstrous heel Roman Reigns would squash Goldberg and win the WWE Championship to hold both major world titles in WWE. One of our sources has mentioned that one likely reason why WWE may be booking Roman Reigns to become a dominant double champion this year is because there are currently talks backstage that WWE may be ending the brand split in the near future because of the sagging TV ratings, and the WWE would only need one world title in the company, with it likely that the WWE and Universal Championships would be unified. For those of you unaware, current WWE Champion Drew McIntyre hinted towards the company possibly unifying the WWE and Universal Championships late last year, with Drew McIntyre previously pitching a title unification match against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. And while it will likely now be Goldberg who would be facing off against Roman Reigns in a WWE and Universal title unification match, we have been told that Vince McMahon feels ending the brand split and having one world champion in WWE could go a long way in fixing the sinking Raw and SmackDown viewership problems that the company had been faced with throughout last year due to the relatively thin rosters. However, the question would then beg, if the WWE do plan to have a unification title match between Universal Champion Roman Reigns and new WWE Champion Goldberg, firstly, would this big match take place at WrestleMania 37? And if so, would this mean that Roman Reigns is going to be a surprise entrant in the 2021 Men's Royal Rumble match, after defending his Universal Championship against Adam Pearce or his replacement earlier in the night, and then go on to win the Rumble match to face off against Goldberg? These are certainly valid questions, and a backstage rumor has indicated that if this plan of WWE unifying the WWE and Universal Championships is true, and Roman Reigns does in fact become the double world champion, either Roman Reigns would be winning the 2021 Royal Rumble, or another superstar like Seth Rollins or Brock Lesnar would win the Royal Rumble match, and then get added into the unification title match at WrestleMania 37, thus making it a triple threat match for the WWE and Universal Championships. And by all means, this could be a confirmation that Brock Lesnar will be winning the Men's Royal Rumble match this year, due to the fact that it's highly doubtful that Vince could pass up such a huge triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Goldberg, and Brock Lesnar as the marquee bout for WrestleMania 37. With that being said, let us know your thoughts on WWE reportedly planning to end the brand split in 2021 and declare Roman Reigns the double world champion in WWE after running through Goldberg and potentially another superstar at the Showcase of the Immortals this year. As we had mentioned in one of our previous videos, WrestleMania 37 could mark the official retirement of Triple H after having one final match on the grand stage, and apparently this could also be the case for John Cena, who is reportedly going to be returning to WWE in the very near future, perhaps during the 2021 Royal Rumble match, with multiple reports speculating that John Cena has informed Vince that he has one last run left in him when it comes to WWE, because of his busy work schedule that is becoming too busy for any time spent in WWE, and would like to have an official send-off or retirement match at the Showcase of the Immortals this year. If these rumors of John Cena planning to retire from WWE this year in 2021 after one last match at WrestleMania 37 are in fact true, this is certainly a bit of sad news, as John Cena was such a staple in WWE for so many years, and much like The Undertaker, the company simply won't be the same without him. Regardless, who do you think should be John Cena's opponent at WrestleMania 37 if this is John Cena's last WrestleMania match and appearance? During the Gauntlet match on SmackDown this past week, Bryan faced off against Shinsuke Nakamura in the semi-finals, and by all means, while it was not a particularly long interaction between Bryan and Nakamura, the two stars put on a great performance as long as it lasted. And earlier today, Bryan revealed that he would love to have a full-fledged feud against Shinsuke Nakamura leading up to WrestleMania 37, with Bryan stating that despite the fact that he and Nakamura have wrestled each other on a few different occasions in WWE, they have never had any kind of a big feud or rivalry, and feels that this would be a great storyline for the blue brand. While Shinsuke Nakamura may be Adam Pearce's replacement to face off against Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble, give us your thoughts on a potential Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura full-on feud in WWE this year. We now have our main story featured in this video, and it is regarding the new shocking rumors and speculation that Ronda Rousey is not only going to be making her long-awaited return to WWE during the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble match, but proceed to go on to win the Women's Royal Rumble match this year, with rumors speculating that Vince McMahon has decided that Ronda Rousey is the best choice for the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble match winner, and that the Raw brand could use Ronda's presence and star power building up to WrestleMania 37. As most of you are likely aware, over the past month or so, the three superstars who have been rumored to be considered behind the scenes in WWE to win the Women's Royal Rumble match this year are the Queen Charlotte Flair, the former Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch, and the returning Ronda Rousey. And if these backstage rumors are true, WWE have decided that Ronda Rousey will be declared the Royal Rumble winner this year by eliminating both Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch from the match, with those three big women's division superstars rumored to be the final three wrestlers in the match. And as you would expect, a storyline would develop quickly between Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch following the Royal Rumble, with Becky Lynch trying to get revenge on Ronda Rousey for ruining her big return to WWE.